They're live on YouTube.
All right. Back.
I'm zooming out. I'll see you all a bit later.
19 participants, Dan.
Sorry?
Hey, g'day everybody. Can you all hear me okay?
Yep,
Yep.
I can absolutely.
Great. I have to put a note on there to remind myself to record it. And anyone who's on YouTube now, we are live on YouTube. So put in all of your
Oh.
comments onto YouTube as well. We're going live there. I tried going live to Facebook, but it's just really difficult. I'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll hit it. Everyone logging on now. So anybody watching on YouTube, we're going live with our video and YouTube marketing webinar. Lots and lots of people coming on, which is great. Ah, there's Manoj.
Hello, Frank. How are you?
Good.
Anybody else here? Anybody else join us yet?
We've got, if you go into the view at the top there, you'll be able to see we've got 29 so far.
Cool. Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
Frank, is that Crush Your Sales one available for download at all?
Oh, which one is that? How to work from home?
No, the Crush Your Sales. I think you did it last week and it got oversubscribed and I got locked out.
Oh, yeah, that was the selling from home. Yes. I'm redoing that one again. So I'll let you know when that one is.
Oh, okay, great.
And I love your setting there, Brian. It looks fantastic.
Well, the idea
Yeah.
of it is to show how little traffic there is in London now.
Right.
I've got lots of these shots showing completely empty streets.
That's fantastic.
Surreal, yeah.
Oh, we're up to 32. That's great. We'll give it another 2 minutes for everyone to log on and then we'll get going.
How things down under?
The what?
How things down under?
Well, I'm in London.
Oh, you're in London?
Yes, yeah, I'm in London.
Oh, I thought you were in Australia.
No. I should have some Australians logging in today, a lot of my Aussie friends, because I've done this to suit the time zone there. Anyone from Australia on today?
Which was you put
No, but you have me from Pakistan.
Okay, Pakistan. Any other countries? What other countries have we got?
You have Gandhi here from South Africa, Cape Town.
Ah, fantastic. Gandhi from Cape Town. Yeah, anyone else?
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Tariq from Pakistan.
Any other countries?
Malaysia.
Rhodesia.
Yeah.
Anywhere else? Any Australians?
Yep.
And they are down under.
Jay down under. Hey, Brian, good to see you again.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Frank.
Great to see so many of my old friends and lots of new friends here, which is brilliant.
Frank, this is JJ. How do you get to write a message to you?
How do I get to?
How do I write to you? Yeah, I see, Zed from Pakistan saying hi to everyone. So where does this, where can I write?
There we go. There's you look like Imran Khan, the cricketer.
Suddenly these
No.
mutes, don't they? We're getting background noise from somebody.
Yeah, I'm going to mute everyone as soon as we start there.
Oh, right, okay.
In fact, what I'll do is I'll mute everyone now, and then you can just unmute as you want to speak there. So let me go into that there. So I'll unmute. Got something coming through there. I'm just
Still
gonna check
coming
if there's
through.
anything going on the videos here.
Oh, what's that one there?
On silenced. Sometimes you have some.
It doesn't appear like you've muted us all.
No, just let's just go mute all.
We got Ruben.
There, so there we go, mute all. So just unmute yourselves and we can, we'll get going soon. So there we go. If you need to speak, just unmute. Also just type in, oh, there we go, Andre from Australia. Ah, fantastic to see you again, Andre. Melbourne, UAE, great. Sandeep from UAE, Australia, Perth. Great, Perth, Fontaine. That's where all the South Africans live now, in Perth. So that's brilliant. If you want to type in anything, just put it into the chat box there. Kali Roos, another good friend of mine from South Africa, top speaker. So yeah, we're up to 40. So I think we're just about ready to go. As I say, anyone wants to type anything, just put them into the chat room and we can get going there. Also, your view at the top there, click into speaker view. And there we can see Ron. Well, we can't see Ron. Ah, there's Manoj.
Frank, I really love your setup there.
Ah, I'm going to show you just how, I'll show you what it looks like. You'll be shocked when you see what it really looks like.
Oh, so this is all fake, is it?
It's all fake. Everything's, I'm going to show you the whole setup in a while. But again,
Are we going to see your green room then?
you're going to see how I'm all set up here. I'm going to show you some really cool tools that you can all use to give the same kind of impression. So I run online meetings all over the world and people say, geez, you've got a fantastic house. It's like, I'm in one of my bedrooms that I've converted into an office. It's so cool. So I think we're going to get going. Any more chats there? So let's hit it. Anyone on YouTube, welcome. And to everyone over here, welcome to the video on YouTube. We've got stacks and stacks we're going to be covering today. So, here's a little thing as well. I get really excited sometimes and I forget to share my screen and I'm saying, take a look here, take a look here. If I'm doing that, don't put it in the chat. Just open up and shout, hey, show us your screen. We can't see, just shout because I get really, really excited. So let's start off here. I'm going to share my screen. We'll go into my little welcome video that I just made yesterday. I thought this is a pretty cool little video. Take a look at this here.
Wow, that's cool.
So that's a pretty cool little thing. That took me about 5 minutes to make yesterday, and I'll show you later on where I made that. We can have someone having his breakfast over there. I think I'm going to have to mute all again. Let's just go and mute everyone, and then just unmute yourself when you need to. Let's go, yeah, mute all. Okay. So a little bit about me. I got into video marketing about 10, 11 years ago when YouTube started. Actually, I thought this is a great way to get started. And I started making videos. And when I look back now, I don't know if anyone else is like me, but when you look back at your old videos, they are absolutely horrible. Does anyone find that? When I go into those things and they're like just, and I'm going to show you an example of one now, one of the first videos I made. And just take a look at this. All I did is I made a PowerPoint. So I was speaking about recruiting and I was speaking about recruiting tips. So I made this PowerPoint video, and let me go in to share the screen and just take a look at how horrible this is. But we'll then look at the results of that. So this was the video. Yeah, you can see it really, it's cringeworthy. Furnace with tools and tips. And today we're going to be speaking about something really important, how to get that job, how to get hired. Have you ever thought about what the interviewers are doing and how they hire you? Well, you know, there are all different kinds of interviewers. The first type is a gut instinct interviewer. That's so boring to watch that. But then if we look at the results here, 496,000 views. So again, everyone's all about, you know, how long has it got to be? What's the background? How professional? For me, it's all about providing great content. If you have great content, you're going to get thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. That was a simple PowerPoint, but so many people were looking for it. But there's a couple of other things I did as well is, I'll show you later on, getting all of the headings and the tags right, which you've got to do. But if we look at the power of video here, adding a video to your website can increase the chance of a front page of Google by 53 times. Now, any of you over there, I'm going to stop the share. What I want you to do is, if you've got your iPhone with you or another computer or anything that you're not on at the moment, please just go and do a Google search for this phrase, sales technology speaker. Just type in sales technology speaker and see if I come up on the first page there. So just try that, sales technology speaker. See what comes up there. Am I coming up on the first page at all? Anyone typed it in? Am I coming up first?
Top
Top of the list.
top
Ye-
three.
Top of the
Yes.
screen. And what
Yes.
countries are you in? At the top of the
UK,
screen.
top three.
Any other
South
countries?
Africa,
South Africa.
United States.
So
Top of the
here's
screen.
the thing. Everywhere in the world, I own the first page for that phrase, sales technology speaker. If we just go in here, and I'm going to show you why, I'm going to type in here. So if we go in here, there's two reasons. One of them is LinkedIn. Just by optimizing your LinkedIn, you can get onto the first page of Google. Oh, there's some more of my mates there. Gary Outrageous, haven't seen him for ages. Good to see you, Gary. So LinkedIn, by the way, please come onto my LinkedIn webinar. I think it's in a week or two. But the second thing, yeah, take a look at that there. Just by optimizing your YouTube, you get onto the first page of a search for Google. Think about it. Google owns YouTube. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. So just by optimizing it, what I do is every week I make at least one new video. I add it to YouTube. The views are going down, but that doesn't matter. I still own the first page everywhere in the world. And you can do the same. What you've got to come up with is one phrase on how you would like to be found. And then you take that same phrase, like sales technology speaker, it's got to go into three places. You can see over here, it goes into the title. It's got to go into the description. And it's got to go into the tags, the keywords. You just do that and you start doing it regularly and you will just see the magic start to happen. I have no idea which videos they're going to choose. It's different from week to week. So, I mean, there's one Frank Furnace video masterclass testimonial. That one was made 2015. How did that get onto the first page now, which is crazy? There's another one made in 2019, one in 2013. I don't know how Google works, but all I know is they're getting me onto the first page. So that's one of the big things over there is get onto the first page of Google just by optimizing. 53 times more chance of getting onto the first page. Yes, some of the kind of views I've got, the results of mine. So there's that how to get hired, 496,000, another one, 417,000, 316,000, 112, 107,000. So it's a great place to get information out there. But for me, more important is getting onto the first page of Google. Oh, yes, I've got to announce this. I'm going to come out of the share here. To get you all to stay right to the end, I'm going to have 2 prizes today. I've actually made a pre-recorded webinar of how to sell and optimize your selling from home, which is awesome. I normally sell it for $47, but I'm going to have 2 prize draws today. Anybody interested in winning? Anyone here? Okay, Gandy's interested. Steve, yeah, Gary's interested. And I went, isn't it sad when we're sitting at home, we got all of this time, I've got my hat and I've got all of the names. I sat last night making names that I can pull out for 2 winners. So stick around later on. We're going to have 2 winners of our webinar. Let's go back into share here again. And again, your video in emails as shown to double click-through rates. So how many of us are doing video emails? Anyone doing video emails? Okay, so I'm going to show you later on some of the emails. So when was it? Night before last, I was on a call with a friend of mine. I met him in America when I was doing a talk over there. He's in Florida and Alabama, and they've got a big outdoor sort of shooting range and kill house and all kinds of stuff there that is used by SWAT and NCI and all of these kinds of teams. But this guy's a genius in marketing. And we spent about 2 hours talking about LinkedIn and how we can use it. And then last night, I don't know if anyone else is like me, like 2 minutes later, I've forgotten everything he's told me. So I went, hey, Joey, please tell me, how do we do that thing on LinkedIn? And about 5 minutes later, I get a video email. So let me show you the video email and how effective this is. And there's a couple of things you can use for video emails. I'm going to tell you some of them, but let's just go into, let's find Joey here. There we go. So that's Joey. He sent me an email, the link over there. And this is with a site called Drift, D-R-I-F-T. And this
Brent, you're not sharing your screen with us.
Thank you for keep shouting out like it. You see, I get so excited. There we go. Always just shout out. So here we go in. This is called Drift, D-R-I-F-T, Drift. It's a great place to go to do video emails. And this is what he sent me. So I come in here and it took him 5 minutes to make.
Hey Frank, Joey here, and I'm using Drift Video. This is the software that you can get for free. I actually have the pro version that you can record stuff on your desktop, do this little thing right here, and include it in an email like I did to you just now. Okay, so quickly, here's what we're going to do. I think this is what you mean when you...
So there we were just talking about something I'm going to speak about on LinkedIn and some of the software he uses to do the most amazing things on the planet in connecting with targeted markets on LinkedIn. But there you can see how easy it is. All I get is an email with a little picture, click here, takes me into Drift. So please take a look at Drift. It's just a great place to go for video email. Also, here's the other thing. Research shows that 71% of marketers say video conversion rates outperforms anything else. And video is the biggest thing right now. But my favorite thing about this, it's all about positive mood lift. I mean, just by watching a video, it can change your mood. And I'm going to give you an example here. Most of my life before I was a speaker, I spent in, I was a financial advisor. And by the way, we've got Tony Mustafa, who's one of the top financial advisor. He owns one of the top companies in the world. So Tony, welcome. And I did really well at financial advising. And then I go onto YouTube and I look for companies where there are videos on financial advice. And they were like so boring. And then I found this one that was made in Thailand. And now any video you make comprises of three really good things. The one is a great story. The second one is if you can involve children or animals, that works fantastically, and have some great music. So Thai Insurance Company, they've made this video, and normally it's we're a great company, we get you great returns, boring, boring, boring. No, all they want to do is say, we're the good guys. Take a look at this video. So just take a look at this and see how you feel at the end of this video.
เขาจะได้อะไรถ้าเขาทำแบบนี้ทุกวัน เขาจะไม่ได้อะไรเลยไม่ได้รวยขึ้นไม่ได้ออกทีวีไม่มีใครรู้จักไม่ได้มีชื่อเสียงที่มากขึ้นเพราะสิ่งที่เขาได้คือได้แค่ความรู้สึกได้เห็นความสุขได้เข้าใจได้ความรักได้ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ได้โลกที่สวยงามกว่าเดิมในชีวิตคุณอะไรคือสิ่งที่คุณต้องการมากที่สุดให้ประกันชีวิตเชื่อในความดี
So tell me, how did you feel after that? Did it hit the emotions?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a brilliant, brilliant video. Please go and take a look at their YouTube channel and get a big box of tissues because every one of them is the same kind of thing. But again, the magic over there, the dog, the little girl, incredible story, and the music. You heard when the music stopped, that dead silence, the little girl's not there, you're wondering what's going to happen next. So all of these are secret ingredients that go into making fantastic, fantastic videos. So now let's go in and let's take a look at some of the software and the hardware. So we're going to start with the basics and then we're going to go pretty advanced. That's just the camera I use all of the time when I travel around the world. I've had it for many years. Important thing you've got to have is you've got to have an external jack for the microphone because sound so important. That's my professional Sony microphone. That's a great tiny little microphone I carry with me. It's called the Zoom Q4. Now, the reason I have this is it fits into my pocket. If you're one of the ladies, it'll fit into your purse. And it's actually a professional microphone with the video built into it rather than the other way around. I mean, if you just look at the technology that goes into this tiny little camera, and where I use this is for things like video testimonials or meet the expert interviews, where it's just one-on-one. I'm speaking at a conference. I have somebody like Gary who's just done a talk over there and I want to interview him, take it out, put it over there, and straight away it just does great stuff. This is just an awesome little thing that I bought there because tripods are massive. They are big, they are clunky, they are heavy. Take a look at the Zip Shot. It's built on tent technology. You just pull 2 strings, give it a shake, and you've got a tripod. It is lightweight. It is just brilliant to use. So I live in hotels about 80% of my life. Well, I used to. And this goes with me everywhere. I take this thing if I want to make a video. And by the way, another thing to do, just a little, if you're traveling anywhere and there's a great landscape or anything, take photographs, because like you've got now, I'm always taking my own photographs for backdrops. And even if I'm at a great lake or if I'm at Disney or whatever, I just take a video for about 2 minutes. I just hold it steady, put it on the tripod, and I know I can be using that in a backdrop for any of my green screen videos later on. So always be aware of those backdrops you can film. This is another great little piece of kit because we can make great stuff with our iPhones over here. The problem is we can't hold them steady, especially the older you get, the more you shake. So this is a great little thing I bought over here. I mean, it's $11 and that's a stabilizer. You can see you can also put lights onto it. You can put a professional microphone over there. So for really inexpensive, you can have some great videos being made. That's something I had made also for, if you want to get a professional, just a little clip-on microphone, which I suggest everybody gets. I mean, you can go onto Amazon and find one, but take a look at a company called Microphone Madness. Now, I pay about $50 for my little clip-on microphones. And because I do a lot of interviews, I had this one especially made. So if I'm interviewing 3 different people, I've got 3 inputs coming in from microphones and 1 going out to the camera. So all of the sound is equal. Otherwise, you're trying to move a microphone around, the sound is dropping, and it just doesn't come out as professional. There's some of my other microphones, but I'm going to stop the share and show you some others here that I've got. So we know that if we've got we can take great videos with our iPhone. The problem is the zoom is not great on that. So what you can do is you can get an iPhone zoom lens, and now you have a 10 times zoom. Problem is the sound is not that good. So this is a great little microphone that I bought over here. It's called Video Mic, VIDEO-MIC-ME, and it just plugs in there. So now you've got a professional microphone. The problem is you're outside, you've got all of that wind. So what you then do is you find yourself a dead rat, and you just put the dead rat onto your microphone over there. Okay, it's not really a dead rat. It's just like a little thing that I bought over there, but it's a pop stopper. I mean, let me show you around my office here as well. So you can see some of the gear that I'm using. Oh, by the way, this is another fantastic little one over here. This is called the Samson, S-A-M-S-O-N, the Samson Go microphone. It costs $50. It's tiny. It's USB, and it is just brilliant for recordings. Again, this is one of the pieces of kit that I carry everywhere with me. So let's take a look at my office here. Lighting is really important. So if we go in, you can see I've got 2 lights coming down on me. There's one light over there. There's another light over there. I also have a professional microphone. So because I do a lot of recording podcasts, this is a 600-pound Rode microphone. That's my mixer over there. So I've got great equipment, but you don't have to spend that amount of money because people aren't even going to be able to tell the difference. And the other thing that we've got over here, you can see behind me, is my green screen. Now, we know we can all have a great green screen when we use Zoom or anything else. And we can, by the way, if you just go on to Google and type in free virtual Zoom backgrounds, there are thousands that you can use. But let me show you what I really look like here. I'm going to switch off my background. And I mean, that's what it looks like where I'm sitting right now. But here's another cool thing. This is the best piece of kit I've bought for ages. this hooks onto the back of my chair. Watch, I'm just going to turn my chair around. Can you see that? It's like a chair with green wings. So that's what I've got there. Just hooks onto your chair. And when I'm finished, I just move the chair away. So, and again, that's the pop stopper that I was speaking about. I keep it out of the way here, but that stops all of those popping sounds. And you can see even my microphone is maybe 18 inches away from me, but the sound is still fantastic. Let's get back to a good background here again. There we go. So get all of the right type of equipment. Let's go back into share here again. I've covered a lot of that. Oh, that's another little piece of cool equipment. I go to Thailand all the time, not for the reasons that you're thinking. I love to go to Koh Samui, and it's a fantastic island. But everywhere I go in the world, I find out where the gadget shops are. And I think it's called Santip Plaza in Bangkok. This is a little gadget that I brought for $20. And what you can see here, often I go out on live video. You can see I'm live on YouTube at the moment. But if I'm going live, I want to go live on YouTube, the same time as Facebook, the same time as Twitter. And the only way you can do that is if you've got a little stand like this. I have 2 different cameras, my iPad, set it up. And now I can go live on 3 different platforms at the same time. And again, if you just Google these, you know, little iPhone holder, there's so many great things we can buy really, really inexpensively. There's another piece of kit I've got when I sit at my desk over here and I'm doing some live stuff. I bought this for $20 as well. I love these little things, these, you know, these extenders where I can move it in the way and out of the way. That's got a microphone at the top over here. That's where I put in my iPhone. It's got the pop stopper. Always buy a pop stopper to stop that sounds coming through there. And I've set up my garage in Orlando. I have a home in Orlando. I spent half a year there, and I've turned my garage into a green screen studio. And that's another great little piece of kit I've bought there called a slider, because often you just can't get the angle right. You've got to move your camera around, and you're taking that big tripod and trying to move it, and then you go and stand in front again, you move it, and it's just a schlep to do. This is so easy. You just go onto the slider and you can move your camera around. There's another thing with auto cue. Now, auto cue, really, really important. I don't like to use auto cue. I rather just use, I have a few keywords that I use and tells me what to do, but a lot of people like to use auto cue. It's expensive, it's clunky. I've got one in America. It's huge. There's a big piece of glass and I'm always scared I'm going to break it. So instead of that, you can get a great app over here. I think it's £3.99 called Best Prompter Pro. And this becomes an auto cue on your iPad. And that's what I use now when I'm filming in my garage. So I don't have to spend 100, 400, 500 on an auto cue kind of machine. Just get the software and put it on. I mean, it's just brilliant, brilliant software. And that's what it looks like there. I'm just going to head out of here at the moment. I'm covering lots of stuff. Just any questions, put in all of the questions over there. Michelle, sorry I'm late. Hey, great to see you, Michelle. Any questions, just put those into the chat bar there and I'll see if I can come up with answers for those there. No questions at the moment. Okay, so let's go back into our share here. And again, that's the lighting. You can see always get good lighting. As I've said, I love these circle lights I've got here. The main reason is because there's no heat coming from them. I've got old style lights in my garage in Orlando, bloody hell. And I tell you what, I've got a fantastic shirt and suit on, but underneath there's nothing. You know, lucky you don't see the bottom half over there because it's really, really hot. And you can get light kits as well. If you just go on to Amazon, I mean, they're £29, £78. Get yourself good lighting. The 2 most important things are good lighting and good sound. So there it is. That's a view of my office that you've just seen now. That's another good microphone there, the one that I'm just circling. That's called the Yeti Blue. And a lot of professional podcasters use that one because of the sound. I don't know what the price is, but it's not that expensive. It's just a great, great microphone, the Yeti, Y-E-T-I Blue. And by the way, I've actually written a book, a 143-page book on equipment you can use at the end of this, just drop me an email, frank@frankfurnace.com, and I'll send that book to you. We just got you. Is it possible to get a list of equipment or the presentation? Yeah, drop me that email, frank@frankfurnace.com. Or in fact, I'll show you right now where you can get it. Let me just share the screen again. I'll show you where you can get it. It's on one of my landing pages here. Let's just go here to Kajabi. Does anyone use Kajabi? It's just a brilliant platform for making landing pages. Let's just go in here. I'll just find the one for you. You can see here, I've got hundreds and hundreds of landing pages. That's how I actually get people onto this here. And let's find my one there. Let's just find it here. Video resources book. So, and again, if you can't remember this, just drop me an email. But there's just stacks and stacks of resources there. I won't spend too much time, but I'll send you that book, 143-page book on all of the resources. Let's take a look at some software now. And again, for me, the most amazing software on the planet is Camtasia. There's lots and lots of other software that you can use. There's one called Screen, REC, which is free. But this one, I've been using this for years and years. It does green screen. It does everything that I need. It's $299. But you know, right now, you can go and download the full version for a month and try it out. I wish I owned this software because it's just absolutely awesome. So please go and try it out. I mean, they're so confident that they say after you've used it for a month, you will buy it. No credit card, nothing needed. Camtasia Studio. That there is a free cut down version of Camtasia. If you're saying, oh, look, you know, things are tough, I haven't got $300, go and take a look at Jing Project. It belongs to them as well. It's a cut down version, and it also works fantastically well. Jing Project. That's the free software there, Screen Rec, S-C-R-E-E-N-R-E-C. You just put that onto your screen and it'll do some great stuff for you. And then here's one called iMovie that you can just put onto your phone. Now, I work with companies all over the world. I work with their sales team. I work with their marketing teams. And one of the companies I work with is the second biggest car wash company in the world called Speedy Car Wash. The owner is 41 years old, billionaire, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. So I'm working with their marketing team, and basically they're washing cars. And one of the young guys who is a regional manager, he's 26. He said, I love this video stuff. I'm going to try this. Check out the video that this guy made. No knowledge of video editing or anything, just with his iPhone to promote their car wash. I think it's absolutely awesome what he did. How cool was that? You think that's pretty cool? I mean, this is a young guy, 26, just with his iPhone. So imagine what we can be doing. And Tony, I mean, you've got a great team out in the UAE, Tony Mustafa, one of the top guys. Imagine your guys just going out there and making great, great videos. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff here. Now I'm going to start showing you some of the other resources we can use. Has anyone used a thing called Promo? Now, some of these are paid, some of these are free. Promo is fantastic. Let me take you over to Promo and show you what this is like. So if we go over here. In fact, I'm going to show you a few resources while we're over here. Here's one I discovered the other day called Ripple, R-I-P-L. And what you have is you have so many of these programs where they've got pre-populated templates where you can just go in and you can change it over there. So ask me anything Saturday night. So let's say you wanted to do something about me. You just click into that. I'm going to go out of that. But basically, you can come into any of these over here and you can just change the words. So there we go, send love. You can just go in, click into edit, change it over here, put your own stuff in, play, download it, and you've got a video. So there's one little resource which is great called Ripple. Yes, Promo. Now, Promo is fantastic. I can't remember if I pay for this or not. Some of these things I pay for, some are free. But Promo, so I do a lot of work with health and fitness clubs around the world. And take a look at this little video I made over here. So this was made using Promo. And what I can even do here, I can send something like that to a health and fitness club and I'll say, listen, I can put all of your details in there, $500, you've got a video. And they say, wow, that looks so cool. You can go in and you can do these with Promo. Please take a look at Promo. It's just a brilliant, brilliant piece of software. Here's another one too, where I was promoting one of my courses. I mean, I promise you, go to any video company and ask them to do that for you. It's going to cost you like £800, $1,000 to do something like that. You go into Promo. It's just a brilliant, brilliant resource. Here's another one called InVideo. And again, you can see what a lot of these have is just brilliant, brilliant templates. So there we go. A beer a day keeps the doctor away. Grab a bug of beer. A bit. Mug of beer. So now I went in the other day and I just changed that. You see, I go in, load it. And what I might even do is tonight put in there, let's cheer the NHS. You just go in here, click into that, click onto the words, and you just go. We go and let's cheer the NHS. You can drag it out, make it a little bit bigger over there. Then I can just put in your celebrate with Frank or something like that. Let's just go in here. Celebrate success. I go in, I'll do that. And I'll then go, let's just go preview and export. And that'll take a second to do. And download it. There we go. How cool is that? Just imagine, you know, if you're going to go and do a presentation for a company or something, you find one of these templates, go in and change it, personalize it for them, and they love you for doing that. And then all I do is export video. If I was going to be doing that tonight at about 7:45, I'd put it out on all of my social media channels, and people say, wow, what a great video you made. It took me 2 minutes to make that, 2 minutes. So take a look at that InVideo, InVideo.io, InVideo.io. You're picking up some ideas so far? You're getting some ideas on what you can use?
Yeah.
Thanks, Frank.
Oh, great. And remember to put anything into the chat box over here. There we go from Michelle. Yeah, my husband is a detailer, valayer on steroids. He's sitting next to me and having palpitations about that video. Michelle, what you got to is got to give me a phone call. This company I work with is the most awesome company on the planet, Zippy Car Wash. They've gone from 6 car washes to 200. They're worth $1 billion now, which is just amazing. And again, it's their marketing team. They've got 3 full-time people just marketing, but everybody else in the team is a marketer. That young sales manager, he's a marketer. He's helping the marketing team by making those videos out there. And what I want to do now is I want to take us, I'm going to share screen in a sec. I want to take us on to how we can actually use video in business. Let's share the screen again.
Look cool.
There we go. Oh, by the way, please remember to connect with me on every social media channel, because I'm putting out stuff all the time. I'm putting out stuff on YouTube. On most of the stuff, it's just Frank Furness. And on YouTube, it's called Sales Tips, SALESTIPS. So please connect with me. And also on LinkedIn, there's a few people on here, Michelle and a few others that are part of our pod. And we, on my LinkedIn one, I'm going to show you how to get about 2,000 views with every one of your LinkedIn posts. So that's coming up in a few weeks' time. So how do we use video for business? So a couple of ideas over here. Video testimonials. Now, this is a big one because a video testimonial is broken up into 3 parts. The first part of the testimonial is the person who's giving you the testimonial, who they are. That's basically their credibility. Hi, I'm Mike Jones. I'm the CEO of Zippy Cars. We help people to have cleaner cars. The second part is where they speak about you or your business, but ask them not to use words like fantastic, amazing, rather focus on benefits they've got from you. By using your company, our wealth has increased by 22%. We're getting constant returns, so focus on that. And the third part again is who they are and what they do. So take a look at a good example over here of those 3 parts: who you are, what you did, and who you are. Let's just see if I can find Joey here. There we go.
Hi, my name is Joey Mossy, and I head up the marketing team at Fiduciary Group here in Gibraltar, providing financial services to both private clients and businesses worldwide.
Can you hear?
I've now attended 2 of Frank's workshops and have no issue recommending Frank if what you want is to learn how best to utilize social media to improve your opportunities and get your message out there. Frank has the ability to talk to you at your level of understanding, explaining clearly what you need to do and how best to do it. I'm now looking forward to implementing these ideas, and I'm doing so confident in the knowledge that I have the know-how. This is Joey Mossy saying, thanks, Frank, for all you do.
Could you hear that?
Yes.
Okay. So could you see how he broke it up into the 3 parts? The first part, hi, this is Joey Mossy, I'm a Fiduciary Group. So that part basically is 20 seconds of selling himself, his expertise. The next part is speaking about me, what they got out of it, and finishing off again with, this is Joey Mossy. So please use video testimonials. They are incredibly, incredibly powerful. Michelle over there, love Pixabay for pictures and backgrounds. Yeah, fantastic. And again, we don't have that much time to go through all of the copyright-free stuff, but that's all in the book, frank@frankfurness.com, and you'll get that book of every place you can go for anything you can think of.
Frank, do you ask your clients for a video testimonial?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and again, that's almost something in sales. If everything is good, they love you, they love what you're doing, that's the right time to ask for a video testimonial. And again, you've got to coach them a little bit. A lot of the time, if you say to them, send me a video testimonial, they're never going to do it.
Exactly.
I try and catch them right at that big moment. So let's say I've just spoken at a conference. Frank, it was fantastic. I say, can you do me a quick video testimonial? It's hard for them to say no. And then I'll say, this is how we break it up. I'll give them 5 minutes of coaching. And that's what happened with Joey over there. It's just so
okay.
easy.
So maybe on delivery of a great, the end of a great project that we've worked on and delivered to them would be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a little bit about my online video program. There's also some great places, I can't remember, where you can actually send them some software where they can just take their iPhone, record it, and send it back to you again.
Okay, that would be great. Awesome.
Because the biggest thing is you've got to make it easy for them. All of them, I think, oh, I don't look good on
Exactly.
video. I've got to dress up. I've got, you know, my
Yeah,
hair
it's
doesn't
too
look-
hard. Forget that. Hate being on camera. No, forget that.
So it's just, I love catching them just when that project is done, and just so
Yeah.
powerful to get those
Yeah,
video
cheers.
testimonials.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you.
Right, online training as well. And again, for a lot of us, everyone on this call is an expert, whether you're in financial services, speaker, trainer, coach, whatever. And here's some of the places. This is a place called Udemy. I actually don't like them because they undercut your prices by about 100%, 90%. But it's a good place if you've got any online course to go and put it up there. I bought a course for £9. I love tennis, on how to improve your tennis game, I think by Federer or something. But when he's got a name like that, he'll have 5 little mini videos there, and he'll sell 5 million of those at $7 or $8. You know, that's one of the platforms. This is a platform I use for everything. It is incredibly complicated, but it is just brilliant. Anything I sell, any products, everything I do, Kajabi, Kajabi. And if you want to find out any more about that, also email me and I'll send you an affiliate link. Then I can make a few bucks out of it. There we go. I'm a sales guy. I'm always thinking, how do we make more money? This is a great little one I found the other day. And if you just want to make one video and you want to test it and sell it for $5 or $7 over there, let's say I'm back in financial services and I'm going to talk about, here's 10 secrets to becoming wealthy. And I'm just going to charge people $5 for it. It's a thing called Boon TV, BOON.TV, Boon TV. Let's just go back into the, let's see if I can find it over here. Let's just find Boon. You can see how much stuff I've got here. I'm not going to, just go and have a look. BOON, Boon.TV, Boon TV. Now, I want to show you just a couple of advanced things while we're still here. And some of these, oh, there we go. That's a Boon TV. Past it. BOON.TV. So there I just made a quick little video. Let me show you how to stop related videos. I think I'm charging like $2 or something for it, and just see how it works. Some other great resources I'm using. In my full online course, I have my 17-point strategy on how to create the videos, how to plan your videos, how to share your videos. And one of the things I do is all about research. Now, again, I pay about $100 a year for this. It's called TubeBuddy. But this does all my research on videos for me. So let's say I'm going to be doing a video on LinkedIn. I find one that's got a, you know, here's one that's just been made, 2019. He's already got 30,000 views. So YouTube loves him. I want to see why YouTube loves him. And this is what TubeBuddy does. It puts in all of those things. It takes me behind the scenes and gives me the secrets of his success. So he's had 38,000 views, 153 comments. But here's the things that I want. These are all of his tags. So he's already been optimized on YouTube and Google for these tags. This is what's getting him there. So what am I going to do on my LinkedIn video? Copy, paste, copy, paste. It's called research, copy, paste. And I do that with any videos. I can go and find out anything about anybody here. It's just a brilliant, brilliant little piece of software that does all kinds of things. I mean, if you look at the tools here, search rankings, promotion, how to promote your videos. And sometimes we just got to spend a little bit of money to get way, way better results. So there we go. There it is there. TubeBuddy. I think it's $100 a year I pay for it.
Okay.
By the way, anyone who's leaving now, remember you stand a chance of not winning the prizes. We've got 2 prizes right at the end there. Let's show you. Okay, here's another one I want to show you. We've got about 10 minutes left, so I want to show you a few more great things that I use. So when you're going onto YouTube and you're making a video, put in as much information as you can, because remember, Google is scraping that. If you're just putting in one line or one paragraph, it's got nothing to pick up here. So I've also got to go and fix up the title over here, because what I really want to do is add in a little thing there. By the way, little secret over here, think about keywords and key tags. There's my first one, working from home webinar. I now have a space and a little thing called a pipe, which is just above my control key. So I'm saying to Google, here is going to be a second phrase, which of course I want to be found for sales technology speaker. And I can even put in a third phrase there, pipe, Frank Furness, my key phrases. Now again, if I was in financial services like I was before, I'd be typing in wealth advice or release your UK pension. So whatever your business is, put those up there. But you can see over here, I've done a lot of writing on what this is all about. The biggest problem is only 25% of YouTube is watched by English people. The rest are watched by every other language. So I'm cutting out 75% of my market. What if you could get something that could convert all of that stuff into different languages? So again, another tool that I've bought over here. Let's go into this here. And this one is called, just Google it, the Blaster Suite, BLASTERSUITE. Or again, if you've got any questions, just drop me that email and I'll send you the link to this. But I just want to give you a little demo of how this would work. So let's say I wanted to change something. I wanted to find that video. So there it is, selling from home webinar. Let's say I wanted to do that one. Let's just move this out of the way. Here we go. You just choose the one that you wanted to there. You selected your video. I'm going to go next step. And what kind of languages do you want? So I'm going to click, I wanted to go into Spanish. I wanted to go into French, Portuguese, maybe Afrikaans. And so how cool is this? Just about every language you've got here. And let's say I want a Danish. I'll just put those there. Put in Arabic, Chinese.
Chinese, I reckon, it's a good one.
Which one?
Chinese, come on.
Yeah. So you go Chinese. Let's go there. Simplified, which is what they want. So there we go. I've got all of those. I hit next step. Just watch how cool this is. And anything I want to exclude from that over there. So what do I want to exclude? In fact, there's nothing I want to exclude. I'm just going to hit the next step there. It brings up a video each time to tell you what to do. Now watch this in real time. It is actually going in there and it is translating everything on there. And what I'm then going to, there we go, finished saving your progress. And if I want to look at it all there, Spanish, I can go into French. You can see it's still busy with all of those there. Portuguese, because it's really big, could take up to 5 minutes. But again, at the end of that, once it's all done, is I just go publish. And straight away now, if someone's in Spain, they're going to find that in Spanish. In Portugal, they're going to find that in Portuguese. It's just awesome, awesome stuff. It's going to go in, change everything. So that little piece of software over there is called the Blaster Suite, BLASTER. Okay, we're sitting on 10:55. Bloody hell, we've covered a lot so far. Any questions? Just put in any questions there, please. So let's just see. Moodle is an alternative to Udemy and gives you much more percentage. Okay, thanks so much there, Michelle. MOODLO there. What degree of technicality or casualty should one go into in doing videos? Any ideas on what the balance should be? And again, it depends on the kind of business. But again, please take a look. I'm going to just show you my full program in a few minutes. And that's got the 17-point plan where everything is looked at there. What's the translation software? It's called the Blaster Suite. Let's just put in here. Blaster Suite. And again, if you just, I'll put in my email. Just email me and say, what is that translation software? And I'll just send you a link straight to it because I've got all of these links just set up on a page. A lot of them are pretty long links. So any other questions here before we go into the last 5 minutes and our prize for the day? Okay. So what I want us all to do now is I want you to just type into the chat bar over there. What is the one idea that you picked up today that you can use in your business? Let's just see what kind of ideas you have there. Is this webinar available on YouTube? Yes, it is being done live on YouTube as we speak over there. Green screens. In video, yes, some of those stuff are just so great. Video emails, brilliant. Longer description, yeah, always have a longer description. In video promos. Drift, yeah, Drift is great. And there's another one called Loom. Get Loom, GETLOOM for video emails, getloom.com. Now, again, if you're a financial advisor, you've just done a big sale, do a little thank you e-video. If you're a speaker and you've just done a big conference, make a quick little video email. Hey, this is Michelle. It was wonderful speaking at your conference. Just these little things make a huge difference because for many of us, our products and our services are pretty similar. Our prices are similar. What's going to differentiate you is the little things that you do differently to anyone else. Yeah, Kajabi is absolutely awesome. So in fact, let me show you a little bit about my program. So I've put this whole program together called Video and YouTube Marketing.com that covers just about everything over there. It's got 75 videos, 2 ebooks, but here's the big thing. It includes $1,000 in resources, which is lower thirds, green screen backgrounds, moving backgrounds, television studios, copyright-free photos, copyright-free music. So there's $1,000 of resources into that there. And this is what it covers, my 17-point strategy in creating videos. That's most probably the most powerful thing you'll ever take away from the program. How do you actually use the videos for search engine optimization, video email, plus that little site where you can get them straight away, that resource, 8 steps to creating the perfect sales video. So here's the thing again, the best sales video in the world ever, I think was Squatty Potty. I think it had like, I don't know, 170 million views or something. And I actually go through the 8 steps that were there to create that there. Also some great places to outsource, how to add captions. Also at the end of each video, one thing you've really got to do is at the end of your video, somebody else's video is going to be promoted. So what you've got to do over there is add an end screen. Just go onto YouTube, add an end screen where you say, click here to watch one of my other videos. So you keep them in your video channel. So I speak about all of that there. Some awesome software on how to turn all of your articles. Can you imagine if you've got a business with lots of articles like me? I used to write for a financial newspaper. I've got hundreds of articles. This is software that'll turn your articles into videos, live streaming. So there's stacks of stacks. The course normally is $247, but today only half price for the next 2 hours. It's going to be $123.50. And I promise you, it'll be the best investment. If you go through the course, you don't get value, email me. I'll give you all of your money back. I feel that confident about it. So if you just go into video and YouTube marketing.com, video and YouTube marketing, go into the one-off investment. You'll click on the purchase offer and then just put in 50 off, 50 off. And again, if you want the direct link, just email me and I'll send you the direct link just to get the discount for the next 2 hours. By the way, some of you have been on some of my other programs. If you already owned a program on working from home, don't buy this because you already own that. That's included in that program. So please just, I promise you, it's awesome stuff that you're going to get over there. 50 off goes into the box. If you're not sure, you've got my chat box, frank@frankfurnace.com. I'll send you the direct link. So we've reached the stage now where we're going to have a couple of prizes. How many people we got left here? 44. Now, here's the thing about how the prizes work. If you clicked off early, you lose. If you're not here, you're gone, baby, you're gone. So, anybody want to win? Hands up, anyone? Go 1 or 2 over there. Okay, so we're going to give away 2 free video webinars of how to sell from home. It's absolutely awesome. I've put so many great secrets up there, and let's spread them around. Let's see who's over here. So let's see if you're over here. So Nitesh Jagwani, is Nitesh with us? You've got about 5 seconds. You've got to shout. You've got to unmute yourself and say, I'm here.
Hi, Frank. Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much.
Oh, brilliant. Well done, Nitesh. You're a winner. About 20 minutes after this is all finished today, just go and have a look. Normally in your junk or your clutter, you might find it, but there will be the login details for you to go and do that. Just give me 20 minutes after this, yeah?
Thank you. Sure.
Let's see who else we've got over here. Michelle, mmp at mmp.co.uk. Is that Michelle? There we go. Well done, Michelle. So you're a winner.
Thank you.
So we've got 2 winners. Shall we have some more? This is fun. I love this. Let's get some more. Hey, this is the best part of it. Da, 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 da. Let's get another 2 over here. We've got Sudeep, salex@gmail. Is Sudeep with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, well done, Sudeep. You're there. Fantastic. Well done. That's
Thank
great.
you, Frank. Thanks for the session and the gift.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And then we've got Alan A. Alan Anderson. Is Alan with us? Yeah. Boom. Alan's gone. Aha, we've got some music to get us going. Da, 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 da. Debbie Lloyd, is Debbie with us? Oh, Debbie's gone. Let's see who else we've got here. Dilyana Marketing at Barcodes. Dilyana? Gone.
I'm here, Frank.
Are you there?
I'm here too.
Who's that? Who's that?
Gary Outrageous. I'm here waiting. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, me,
Yes,
obviously.
this is great. And we're going to spin the big wheel now. We're spinning the wheel. And who is going to come up next? That's blank. James Burke Racing. Is James with us? No, James is not here. James is racing out of the picture. And our next winner.
Gary, it's between you and me, mate.
Oh,
I'm still here.
Look at all the things there. We've got to find one more winner here. We need one more winner here. Karina at Galbine Engineering. Is Karina with us? No. Let's have another one. Farhad Khan. Farhad's not with us. Uh-huh. Let's find it. Emma at EHP Photography. Oh, these people have lost, and it's getting closer and closer to yours there.
I think the rest of us who are left should get a go.
Yeah, Frank is between me and Gary.
Okay, what I'm going to do, here's one more. I'm going to close my eyes and just go around the screen and choose somebody. How's that?
Yeah, you feel the heat on the screen, Frank. You can feel it.
Also
Go for it.
It's warming up.
Also for
It is.
people who are not on screen.
It's getting hot.
Gary Outrageous.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I've stopped on. Who have I stopped on? Cully Ruiz. Are you there, Cully?
Well and alive. Well and alive.
Did you get a prize last time?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so we've got to put you over there. So let me put it.
Well done, Kelly.
I intuitively know that you want to give me one, but you couldn't figure it out. So this time.
Okay, so now our 5 prize winners there as well. just drop me an email again, just saying, frank@frankfurnace.com. I won the prize. Just remind me to get those login details. And Leah, you're not going to cheat and put yourself in. I know some of you are going to say, hey, I want my prize. But remember, also, I've got some more. You can win often because I've got a lot more webinars coming up.
I'm logged into the next one, Frank. All good.
You're all done? Have you all?
Yeah, I've logged into the next one. All good.
Oh, brilliant.
Frank, I have a question.
Yes.
This is Jitendra from Dubai.
Right.
I have joined little late. It is awesome and fantastic presentation which you have given. How can I catch up the initial portion which I missed? Is it available on YouTube or somewhere else for today's webinar?
Yep, it's on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, it's actually live on YouTube right now. So anyone can just go into my channel. Please, everybody subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers so I can get free use of YouTube in London when it opens up again.
Channel name is Frank Furnace, right?
Yeah, let me put in my YouTube channel here as well.
Yeah, great question.
And again, there's stacks of other videos there. Oh, hang on, YouTube start. Let me just spell properly. Yeah, www. youtube.com/sales tips. There we go. Is that coming through at all? Let me share it publicly. Let me share it. Everyone in the meeting. Does that come through there?
Yes.
Yep.
Merci.
There we go. Sales tips. And again, frank@frankfurnace.com. Please go and buy that package. I promise you it's awesome. Anyone who's got it. I know, Brian, I think you bought the working from home and you know how many videos there are in there. It'll elevate you. As I say, if you don't get any value, you get all of your money back again. Drop me an email for the direct link or just go in and put in 50 off. Future webinars. So what we've got coming up soon is we've got LinkedIn, which is going to be awesome. Got some great ideas on LinkedIn there again. If you enjoyed this session, please tell all of your friends about it. I'm going to be running it again in 2 weeks' time at a different time, which is going to suit more my American audience. So please, I've got this one coming up again. I've also got one on article marketing and blogging, which is coming up. And I've got one for financial advisors. If you're a financial advisor, I've got a whole webinar on how to sell from home for financial advisors. So all of those coming in, please go and book. Oh, and I've got another working from home. Anyone that's been on the working from home knows that it's absolutely awesome because we cover all kinds of stuff on that, which is fantastic. I think that one's going to be in 2 or 3 weeks' time again. And again, Tony, get all of your guys to come on the financial services one, because it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm working with some big financial services companies. In fact, the biggest financial services company in Asia, insurance company, is getting me to do the webinar to 600 of their agents to speak about how to sell online. Because again, for all of us, it's a whole new world. We're selling online now. How to adjust? What do we change? What do we need to do? Right, so any questions from anyone? Put it into the box or just unmute yourself and ask any questions.
No, Frank, it's Garrett Regis here. Just wanted to say that thoroughly enjoyed your presentation today. I remember many years ago going to a live event where you were talking about international speakers, and it's so true about the information you give out. You gave so much information at that point. It made a massive difference to my business, so really appreciate it.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks so much, Gary. And Gary's one of the top speakers in the UK now, by the way.
Frank, just what is the difference between Vimeo and YouTube?
Okay, great question. So Vimeo is, for me, it's a lot more sophisticated. It has a lot more templates. I do some brilliant stuff on Vimeo. But here's the other thing I do. I mean, just for the people that we've got left here, I'll just show you what I do. You've managed to stay this long. So let's go in here. Every time I make a video, I share it to every video site because there's different audiences for different things. So let's go into, so that's Vimeo over there. I mean, everything in it looks really cool. You've got the free version of Vimeo. I've got the paid version because of their templates, which is fantastic. The difference between the two, YouTube, you've got to have it on YouTube for search engine optimization to get onto the first page. But again, I'll do it on both. So I'll make the video. If I've spent time making the video, I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to put it on Vimeo. I'm going to come and share it on all of the other sites. I'm going to put it onto, let's take a look at the other, so Wistia. So I'll say, you can see there, I've put it onto Wistia. I'll then go to Vidyard, Vidyard, Vidyard.com. I put it on there. I then go to Daily Motion. You can see over there, I've got it on Daily Motion. Each of these has a different audience, and oh, that's Drift over there. So you can see, I use a thing called COPE, create once, publish everywhere. If I'm making that video, I'm going to put it out everywhere. Of course, I'm going to upload it directly to Facebook. Of course, I'm going to upload it directly to LinkedIn. All of those have got massive audiences. On LinkedIn, I have 28,500 connections. You know, if just 1% watches that video and I can give them a message to do something, it's going to be great. And by the way, every video you make has got to have a purpose. Biggest mistake I see with most videos is there's no call to action at the end of the video. So always have a call to action, getting them to do something, buy something, subscribe to your list, or do something. Some more chats over here. Do you at times move around with the videographer to capture any moments you might want to use later on? Well, that's what I do when I'm in my garage in Orlando. There I've got the freedom to stand and move around. Right now I'm just sitting, so I can't do too much over here. But there I like to move around. And also if I like to have 2 camera shots in my garage so I can cut from one view to another view. Because again, you go and watch any movie, you'll see about every 8 seconds they go to a different scene because people get bored. So the same kind of things, even if I'm just cutting to it from a center view to a side view, giving people different views. And now that you're aware of it, anytime you go and watch a video on YouTube again, you'll see that. It's called cutaways, how they cut away to different scenes or just different places. Any other questions? Okay. Anybody going to buy my course? Who's going to buy it? Any buyers? Oh.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'll tell you what, there's just awesome, awesome stuff, especially the 17-point plan. Because again, it's taken me years to put all of this together. Any more questions before we finish? No, okay. So thanks everybody for coming on to the webinar. It's been awesome having you, and I will see you at the other webinars. Winners, again, just drop me that email and you will be getting your prize within the next 20 minutes. Thanks for those from all over the world, Pakistan, Australia, Dubai, South Africa, everywhere. Cheers, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks, Frank.
Cheers. Bye.